Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. When most Pittsburgh Steelers fans learned that they had missed out on signing quarterback Justin Fields, they were quick to find someone to blame. Many pointed fingers at team owner Art Rooney too, accusing him of being too tight with money to match or surpass the 2-year, $40 million contract the New York Jets had offered. Others blamed head coach Mike Tomlin, suggesting that he failed to guarantee Fields the starting role. However, more than anything, fans placed the blame on Tomlin for benching Fields in the first place, which led to a significant breakdown of trust between the player and the coach. Aditi Kinkhabwala from CBS Sports even tweeted that, should Fields have stayed with the Steelers, he would have to get past the sting and distrust that lingered from the previous season. When Pittsburgh made the trade for Fields, it was clear that he was meant to be a backup to Russell Wilson, whom the Steelers had already signed. There were rumors that Fields might have a chance to compete for the starting spot, but Tomlin consistently stated that Wilson had pole position. Most insiders felt that Fields had a long, uphill battle ahead if he hoped to take over as the starter. As luck would have it, Fields found himself in a favorable position when Wilson was sidelined by a calf injury before training camp. Wilson's injury kept him out of action until Week 7. During this time, Fields performed admirably, leading the Steelers to a 4-2 start. Despite his solid performances, Tomlin continued to insist that Wilson was the starter when he returned. As Wilson neared a comeback, rumors swirled that the team was divided, with many players advocating for Fields to remain as the starter. Nonetheless, Tomlin stuck with the experienced Super Bowl-winning quarterback, and Fields eventually moved to the New York Jets, fueling speculation that the Steelers' tendency to mislead players had played a role in his departure. Ray Fittipaldo of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette was recently asked about this in a fan chat column. One fan, who had long criticized Tomlin for misleading players regarding their roles on the team, wondered if the loss of Fields was a sign that Tomlin's practices were finally catching up with him. Many agreed that Fields deserved to remain the starting quarterback as Wilson prepared to return, but the narrative quickly shifted when Wilson took the field. He played better than expected, leading the team in a thrilling shootout victory against Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. The offense, under Wilson's leadership, showed improvement, and the Steelers surged to a 10-3 record by Week 14. At that point, fans and analysts alike began to praise Tomlin's coaching and speculated that Wilson might even be in line for NFL Comeback Player of the Year honors. However, the Steelers' season took a sharp downturn after their strong start. The team went on to lose 5 consecutive games, which raised questions about their future. While Wilson wasn't the sole culprit for the team's struggles, the losses exposed numerous flaws, including issues with the league's highest-paid defense. Despite his own ups and downs, Fields remained a more athletic and promising option than Wilson, which led some to question whether Tomlin had made the right decision. Now, with Fields moving to the Jets, there's a lingering sense that players might question Tomlin's honesty in the future. Historically, players have praised Mike Tomlin for his straightforward approach and for the strong culture he cultivates within the team. He is often lauded as the coach that players most want to play for. However, not all players have shared the same sentiment. Melvin Ingram, who spent just 1 season with the Steelers, expressed feeling that Tomlin had made false promises regarding his role on the team. Ingram's experience highlights the possibility that some players may not always feel as though Tomlin's words align with their actual usage on the field. The controversy surrounding Tomlin's handling of Fields also brings to mind other instances where players might have felt misled. When quarterback Ben Roethlisberger was nearing the end of his career, the Steelers failed to provide a clear succession plan for their longtime star. According to Kinkhabwala, Roethlisberger was strung along without a definitive plan for his replacement, and he ultimately had to take a pay cut to help the team's financial situation. This lack of transparency with Roethlisberger adds another layer to the ongoing debate about Tomlin's trustworthiness with his players. In the case of Justin Fields, it remains unclear whether the Steelers' decision to move on from him will have long-term consequences for the team's relationship with its players. The departure of a young, talented quarterback like Fields, combined with the perception of a lack of transparency from the coaching staff, could lead to further skepticism among future players. As the season progresses and the Steelers' future unfolds, it will be interesting to see if Tomlin's approach to player relationships continues to come under scrutiny. The story of Fields and the fallout from his benching is just one chapter in a larger narrative about trust, transparency, and the choices that shape a team's future. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The buzz surrounding the potential acquisition of Josh Allen by the Pittsburgh Steelers has reached a fever pitch, and fans are eagerly awaiting official confirmation. The speculation began when cryptic tweets from insiders hinted at a major move brewing in Pittsburgh's front office. With the Steelers' quarterback position always under scrutiny, could the team be preparing to make a splash by adding the Buffalo Bills star QB to their roster? Allen's standout performances for the Bills have made him one of the league's top quarterbacks, capable of turning any game into a spectacle. His impressive stats and leadership have earned him numerous accolades, including multiple Pro Bowl appearances and a reputation for resilience. As the Steelers look to rebuild their offense, many are wondering if Allen's powerful arm and mobility would provide the missing spark to help them compete in the tough AFC North. Rumors swirled even further when reports surfaced that Pittsburgh's coaching staff had recently been seen in Buffalo, leading many to speculate about a trade. Despite some recent struggles on the field, including hits that raised concerns about his health, Allen has shown remarkable ability to bounce back, which only adds to the intrigue. His recent performances, including a record-breaking win against the Chiefs and a historic game with 3 touchdowns in 3 different categories against the 49ers, have shown that Allen's potential is limitless. But what would this mean for the Steelers' current quarterback situation? With questions lingering over their existing options, the idea of bringing in a player of Allen's caliber has fans and analysts alike debating the future of Pittsburgh's offense. Could a quarterback like Allen lead the Steelers back to Super Bowl contention? And if this deal goes through, how would it reshape the dynamics within the AFC? Josh Allen's playing style is characterized by his remarkable combination of arm strength, mobility, and versatility. His cannon of an arm allows him to make throws that most quarterbacks only dream of, whether it's a deep bomb downfield or a perfectly placed throw in tight windows. However, what truly sets Allen apart is his ability to make plays with his legs. Whether escaping pressure in the pocket or scrambling for crucial first downs, his athleticism makes him a dual-threat nightmare for opposing defenses. This dimension of his game could be a game-changer for the Steelers, giving them an added layer of unpredictability on offense. Personality-wise, Allen is known for his fiery competitive spirit and leadership. His passion for the game is evident every time he steps onto the field, and he carries a work ethic that inspires those around him. As a leader, he's not afraid to take charge in crucial moments, often rallying his team during tough situations. His composure under pressure, whether in the heat of a playoff game or a regular season battle, speaks volumes about his mental toughness. These qualities would align perfectly with the Steelers' culture, especially under the guidance of a coach like Mike Tomlin, who values leadership and resilience. Under Tomlin's coaching, Allen could thrive in a system that emphasizes discipline and toughness, both of which are staples of the Steelers' identity. Tomlin's aggressive defense-first mentality would complement Allen's playmaking abilities, as the offense could rely on his arm and legs to create explosive plays while the defense stifles opposing offenses. Additionally, Allen's presence could elevate the performance of Pittsburgh's receivers and running backs, as opposing defenses would have to account for his mobility and passing prowess, opening up opportunities for his teammates. Furthermore, Allen's experience in high-pressure situations could be invaluable to the Steelers' young offensive core. With his track record of leading his team to the playoffs and his ability to perform in clutch moments, Allen could bring a new level of maturity and confidence to the locker room. His dynamic skill set, combined with his leadership and resilience, could help transform the Steelers into a more balanced and potent offense providing a much-needed spark for the team's Super Bowl aspirations. As the Steelers continue their search for the perfect leader behind center, the prospect of adding a dynamic player like Josh Allen is tantalizing. Fans are on edge, waiting to hear the final word. One thing is certain. The anticipation surrounding this potential move has only intensified the excitement surrounding the Steelers' future. Stay tuned as the story unfolds. Pittsburgh's next chapter may be about to get a whole lot more interesting. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.